Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
Just like I was saying, sometimes you go into a job and you don't know anything about the role. You have you have your degree, you have your papers, but you don't have the knowledge on how to do certain things. So you need to practice, ask questions, get involved in whatever that you're doing. Try to love what you're doing, because at the end of the day, this is something that is going to put food on your table. So you need to practice how to really fit in the society, yeah, so that you can take bread home, yeah. The Bible talks about work. We have work in Genesis, where
everywhere
we have work in Proverbs.
I'll bless the works of your hands.
So we have to work, yeah. But after work, the question would be, what next?
Yes.
That is now where you need to have a home. You need to have a marriage. You need to have children. You need to have a spouse. Yeah? Because there's time for everything. You're not going to be at your parents' house for the rest of your life. People will be wondering and asking themselves what's going on. And there are some roles that you will not achieve, or some promotions you may not get because people are not trusting you with the office.
Because you're not married.
Yes.
No, by the way, I think I really don't agree with that part of human resource, of you not promoting someone, of you not giving someone a role, of you not giving someone a job because they're not married. Who tells you when someone is not married, they're not responsible?
It's not the human resource.
What's
it is
that?
the world. It is the world. It is the people.
Which people?
It's the people. Like I would say in church, there are certain roles they will not give you because you're not married.
No, wait. Apostle Paul was not married, but he was very, very responsible.
Just like I said, there are certain roles that you will not actually qualify to take up, like the Nabafumbo roles.
No, I'm talking about now.
I'm talking about that's also work. It's office. Someone needs to be in that office. Yeah. So how you respond to the world, how you engage yourself. So you don't have to work. There is life after work. Life after work is family, friends, home, your marriage, your husband, your spouse, your wife.
No, I think it's not fair for you to be denied a job because you're not married.
It's not that you're going to be denied a job. It is the certain roles that are in that particular role that people will say, no, we can't trust you with office if you don't have if you cannot take care of your home, if you don't have a home, if you're independent. Like there are certain offices where you'll not be trusted. So we need to appreciate.
Then I will fake the marriage.
When you fake it, you will break along the way. You will break. You need to get married to your friend. You need to get married when you're ready. You need to get married when you're prepared. You need to prepare yourself before you get married. You don't have to wake up and say, I have to get married, and then you get married because my friends have said, because my mother is saying, because my wife is saying, because the environment is pushing me to get married. I don't get married because of people. I get married when I'm ready to get married. Yes.
And I shouldn't get married because of work.
You should not get married because of work. Get married when you're ready for marriage.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
So many people are becoming entrepreneurs these days. I think that the young entrepreneurs out there, we can change these systems of saying, you cannot get some jobs, some responsibilities because you're not married, because you look irresponsible. So many people are very irresponsible in their marriages.
Yes, but the world is going to judge, and people have a right to their opinion. If someone is giving an opinion and they're saying, I don't want to trust you with this role because you don't have certain roles you're playing outside.
So these things
work.
We always hear people saying someone went and gotten married, like they did a fake marriage because someone needed a job. Those things are true.
I cannot attest to that because I have not seen people really getting into that space, and the best advice I can give people, really try to engage engage with the married people, engage with your managers, engage with your friends around you, engage with elders of the church, and ask as many questions as you can so that they can prepare you psychologically, physically, emotionally. You get into something when you're ready to have it and when you're passionate about it.
So
Yes.
thank you so much. Now I want someone out there to understand.
Yes.
When they're coming for an interview.
Okay.
I have been shortlisted.
Okay.
Before I even reach the shortlist, I have seen an advert, a job ad.
Okay.
If I've not seen, a friend has tapped.
Okay.
How well should my CV be written? Because sometimes you're told your things have been rejected. You have everything, you have all the papers they require, but they send you an email, rejection. Okay. Where does that rejection come from?
Maybe to go to the interviewing sessions and how to go into the workspace. When I wouldn't say I'm an expert in writing the CVs. However, your CV should really bring out certain things, certain roles you've done and people, you know, usually look at having experience in just work in those big organizations. No, when you're at entry level and you're someone really coming from the university, there are certain things you have done. You have maybe gone to a retail shop, helped your auntie do the sales, sell things. Maybe you have been holding a poultry farm and you do the picking of the eggs, you do the rearing of the birds. That is all, I would say, that is all responsibility. Yeah, how many eggs have broken, how many hens, I mean, how much food have you given the... So in all this, we have different experience, but people do not bring it out.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
And then you'll find someone's CV very empty, like they have even never had an internship. Or if you did not have an internship, at your home, start with your home. What are those things you've been doing? Goat rearing,
frying pancakes, for
selling bananas. Bring out those. And then when we are looking for sales experience, someone is going to tell us, I had to ensure I sell the bananas my grandmother gave me. What did you do? I walked around. I asked people what they wanted. I collected feedback that these bananas was, and we improved the quality. And now we were selling 8 bunches. You know, that's where experience starts from. It's not that you should have been in a big organization for you to be employed in still a big organization. No, experience is these things we do on a daily basis, these things we do in normal life, these things we do everyday life. Those are the things we need to see. We need to see you, like, sell yourself. You need to sell yourself. So in your CV, make a CV that someone at the back end can look at and say, wow, I need this guy, I need this lady.
Without lying.
Without lying. So these small things you have done, put them in the CV, bring them out. What did you achieve? When you did this, what did you achieve? What did you do in these certain situations? Yeah, and it will come out. And someone would want to see, who is this person who is passionate about sales? If I am looking for the sales team, I will know this is a salesperson who even collected feedback about the grandmother's bananas and then came back, improved the quality. What did they do about it? Probably they changed the breeding, probably they intermixed something, I don't know what, and then they had a good quality. Now these are the people we need, because the work environment now needs people that reason, needs people that can solve problems, needs people that do judgment of their own. You don't have to wait for your supervisor to do certain things, to make some decisions for you.
How about if I make these decisions and then I don't have to wait? I'm trying to be innovative and creative, and it doesn't go well with my supervisor. What do I do?
Feedback is key. Now, when your supervisor tells you you haven't done well, please find out where do I need to improve. Now, most of the times, some of us do not take feedback positively. So when we do not embrace the feedback, we can't better ourselves. We need to take feedback positively so that we can make ourselves better. So, and when your supervisor is not happy with the decision you've made, ask them, how do I do this next time?
How do I get better?
How do I better myself? And they will advise you. And before you know it, you're an expert. We are not born experts. But slowly by slowly, because we want to learn, because we engage, because we ask questions, because we read, because we pick a leaf on someone's success, then we are good people and experts. That's when we come and people are saying, she's good at this. Why? She was not born good at that, but along the way they have polished.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.